Hello and welcome to Simply Sport with me Neeraj Prabhu. The 2013-14 Ranji Trophy season is now on. Once again, Goa find themselves in the lowest category, which is Group C of Indian Domestic Cricket League. Last season, Goa finished 6th in the 9-team group after having drawn all 8 of their matches. This year there is more optimism in the ranks, especially because former Sri Lankan Test cricketer Nuwan Zoisa has taken charge as the coach of Goa Ranji team. Goa will play their opening Ranji Trophy match of the 2013-14 season in Himachal Pradesh from Sunday. Former Sri Lankan fast bowler Zoisa has enforced a strong belief in the state squad. Despite the rains not allowing a perfect pre-season training period, Zoisa has got the boys all charged up for the Ranji Trophy challenge. Coming your way first up is the interview of the Goan cricket team's first foreign coach, Nuwan Zoisa. How's life as the Goa coach?
Life is good. We've been practicing really hard. So boys looking really good as well. We hope to put up a good show in Himachal 27th 30th.
How would you sum up this build-up season, build-up campaign?
Not happy the way we finish up our campaign because we interrupt a lot of rainy season. But that's what excuse as well. You know, we have to practice what we got. But compared to last 2 months from now, we have a lot of vast improvement from the bowlers as well as batters, and more than that, these guys are staying together. That's the most important thing, which as a coach we like to see. You know, guys gelling before the tournament, and their practice is really hard. As I said earlier, we want to play and see what sort of a result we can get from Himachal.
You've played at the highest level, and if you could describe to us like what kind of preparations would have been ideal for a Ranji setup, how would it be?
Look, I think Goa as well as other association, they invest and spend a lot of money for preparation, so which is quite remarkable compared to Sri Lanka. I mean, we are quite small country, but we haven't seen something like this. Maybe we practice for national team, never for clubs. This is absolutely something new, but really enjoying the moment as well. As I said, these guys are practicing really hard, so that's the most important thing. You know, as a team, I haven't seen anyone staying just doing nothing. So that's sort of a good positive thing for Goa Association as well as these cricketers. We need performance. That's all. That's what we are all looking for.
What would you say are the strengths of your team?
Look, it's a very how can you say, it's one young team, and we don't have superstars. That's something really good for the team as well. But there are a lot of talented guys. It doesn't matter how talented you are, you have to work really hard. So this is the thing I want from these guys, and I can see some improvement from as well. So yeah, I'm sure these guys will do something this Ranji tournament, and more than me, everybody is quite. They have belief to do really well in this tournament.
Right. We have seen over the years that the Goan boys fall short. Probably there is something here, the mental aspect that needed to be fine-tuned. So how have you worked on their mental aspect?
Yeah, I spoke to them one-on-one. Most of the players, what I required cricketing wise as their private lives, you know, it's very important to enjoy their lives as well. It's cricket all about it's enjoying as well, you know. We just can't become like teachers and schoolmasters to keep them tight. They have to have their freedom, so we gave a lot of freedom for these guys to do their everything. But once they come to practices, probably 2.5 hours 3 hours, just concentrate bat and ball and the skill wise. So we talk a lot about mental aspect as well. We'll see what we can do and what will happen.
Yeah. Coming to the bowlers, especially the fast bowlers, how have you pepped them up? What kind of situations have you tried and simulated to them and improved their game actually?
Yeah, over the last few years, these guys are a bit. I can say it's a probably hidden talent, where they don't like to express themselves. You know, just like to bowl a few overs and say, okay, I bowled so much over and I gave this much runs, but they don't worry about wickets. So I mean, this cricket is all about wickets. Okay, you have to bowl tight lines and to maintain runs as well. But end of the day, everybody like to see the last column wickets. So we spoke about get wickets. And these guys have a bit of a hunger to get wickets even for practices. We skip bowling no balls. which I think is a really good thing because in practices you bowl no balls and when you go to the match you lose your couple of yards of pace. So we want to work those areas. Yeah, these guys are doing good, especially I can say bowlers, fielding, batting. So we need a good 4 days to see what will happen again.
Right. Are you happy with the overall balance of the team?
Yeah, it's a Goa is limited squad, so we have to happy what we get. So and I'm quite happy with these guys. I have to keep them really managed because a long season, 8 games, and we play 2 away games, totally different condition, probably very cold, but we come like a 37-degree condition in Goa. So we have to manage these guys, keep them fit as possible. The guys who remain here, they'll have a program to stay fit with under 25 guys. So they'll have all sort of programs. So we need to keep these guys proper and fit. Whoever is ready, and they always try and go.
Yeah. You have some players in the squad who are kind of leaders like Shadab Jakati, Swapnil Asnodkar, now Ravikant Shukla. So how have you tried to flourish or blossom their leadership qualities? What have you told them? How would they guide the youngsters out there?
Look, they've been playing last 6 years together. I mean, even these youngsters, they've been playing and going out. So it's nothing new to these guys. We will talk about this leadership thing as well to divide the leadership qualities with bowlers, batters, and fielding. Then captain will have lesser things to worry about it. So as I said, we have to play and see 1 or 2 games with all sort of things, and if it comes good, we will definitely continue the way these boys will, and the way we want.
The first game, the Goa boys will play against Himachal Pradesh in Himachal Pradesh. So, have you tried and analyzed the opponents? So, is it a good idea for a cricket team to analyze the opponents well in advance?
Oh, why not? Yes, very much, because the technology is there, every details are there, so we have to do that. And we have been looking their batsmen. It's very difficult to get details. You know, last year details we have, but only a few balls we can see. But yeah, with our knowledge and the footages we got, some sort of things that we can feedback and whatever things to give these bowlers as well as the fielders, because we always talk about getting 20 wickets. It's not the bowlers only get 20 wickets. We talk about as a fielding group also become a one bowler.
Goa has been ordinary in the fielding over the years. So, is the fielding tighter this year?
You can see something absolutely different this year. No doubt about it. About fielding, yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Nuwan. All the best for this season. Well, best of luck, guys. As always, we will all wish and pray for the success of the Goa Ranji cricket team. Moving on to the overall sports scene of the state now. Goa sports policy is a revolutionary concept that aims to provide students a lot more encouragement and motivation than their mere love for sport would. It provides for merit marks that helps the students to get good grades. However, there have been times in the past when students have been left wondering whether they got the true value they deserved. A review of the policy has aimed to right the wrongs and recognize the efforts students take to excel in sports. Moreover, the specially constituted Sports Policy Review Committee has also taken a call on the sports disciplines that need more support so that Goa develops its potential to its optimum level at the national stage. Member Secretary of the Sports Policy Review Committee and Director of Sports, V.M. Prabhudesai, explained in detail the decisions of the committee.
As far as the sports merit marks are concerned, as you said, the new pattern that we have decided to implement is a kind of cumulative system in which once the sports persons participate at taluka level and qualifies for district and further for state level, he would be earning marks at every stage. For example, the marks meant for participation at taluka level, and if he wins the first, second or third place, there he gets another few marks and then qualifies for district level. He again earns marks which are meant for district level. तशेंच डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवलाचेर जर ताका पयली दुसरी किंवा तिसरी सुवात मेळ्ळी जाल्यार त्या सुवातीक जितले मार्क आसात ते मार्क ताच्या अकाउंटा भितर एड जातले आनी मागीर तो भुरगो स्टेट लेवलाक पावतलो. स्टेट लेवलाक परतून जेन्ना तो सहभागी जातलो तेन्ना ते सहभागा खातीर आशिल्ले मार्क्स ताका मेळटले आनी शिवाय पयली दुसरी किंवा तिसरी प्लेस जर ताका मेळ्ळी जाल्यार परतून आनी एकदां ताका आनीकय मार्क्स एड जातले अशें करून 64 मार्क्सां पर्यंत एखाद्या खेळगड्यान मजल मारूं येता अशा प्रकारची क्युमुलेटिव्ह स्पोर्ट्स मेरीट मार्क्स सिस्टम सरकारान इम्प्लिमेंट करपाची केल्या रिव्ह्यू कमिटीन ताचेर भरपूर भासाभास करून डिसिजन घेतिल्लें आसा.
What is the reasoning behind this pattern of sports policy marks?
The major reason why the cumulative system has been thought of incorporating is to avoid the possible or alleged misuse of sports merit marks. In some quarters, people still feel that there has been some kind of misuse by the students. In that, people tend to participate more at the state level tournaments, and then they don't undergo the rigors at the taluka level and district level, thereby causing injustice to those who go through the taluka and district and state level. So there was a lot of debate, and in the last 2 or 3 years, the Goa Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education also had this perception that some kind of misuse could be there, or some kind of injustice could be there to the ones who participate first at taluka, district, and then approach the state level. So in fact, most of the tournaments that are organized by the state sports associations are basically state level tournaments. Barring 1 or 2 associations, the rest of the associations do not have taluka level associations and do not have tournaments conducted at taluka level. Of course, the sports department and the sports authority of Goa to greater extent would have their tournaments organized at taluka level. But the associations do not have the manpower and the logistical support to organize their tournaments at taluka level.
With the academic year in progress, will this new policy of giving marks be implemented right in this academic year?
Yeah, the Goa Board's endeavor is to exactly do that, so that the students are well informed and it could be implemented from the year 2013-14.
Sports policy marks, would they be added to the aggregate marks of the student in the report card?
सगळ्यात महत्वाची असे डिसिजन जाला की हे मार्क्स भुरग्याच्या टोटली भितर एग्रिगेटी भितर ॲड करचे आणि त्याप्रमाणे 10वी आणि 12वीचे जे आसता ग्रेडिंग सिस्टम आशिल्ल्या कारणान अल्टिमेटली मार्क्स मेक अ ग्रेड सर ताचो परिणाम ग्रेडीचेरय जातलो आणि जी खेळा भितर जी बरी भुरगीं आसात तांची ग्रेड वाडपाकय खूब मदत जावपाची आसा.
Now moving towards the another important aspect, which is the categorization of sports disciplines.
The exercise is based on similar exercise done by the Union Sports Ministry, in which they also have 3 categories. But popularity and performance, of course, and the availability of infrastructure has been the criterion behind placing various games and sports into A, B, and C category. We have about 24 sports disciplines placed tentatively, of course, in principle, one could say, in A category, 5 in B category, and about 22 other disciplines in C category. Now, it will be up to these sports